Greetings, I'm Amy Garcia-Phillips and this is Anne Marie Williams and we're from the Rahway Arts and Business Partnership. We appreciate you joining us this evening to celebrate these very special students who have been chosen to represent Rahway in the Rising Star program. Tonight we are also very excited to announce the accomplished Rahway Zone class of 2020. Before we get started, we would like to thank our partners in this program, Patricia Bellino-Reynoso, Lauren Palermo, Daniel Garay, Raylan Powell, Heather Dubey, our intern, Quamira Lumpkins, and the Rahway Zone Selection Committee. We are very grateful to our tech team who helped us create this virtual event, Matt Milligan and our diva, Lauren Palermo. We'd like to thank the talented design team at Wizdom Media who creates all our artwork. And thank you to Mayor Raymond Giacobbe, the Rahway City Council, Superintendent Dr. Camp, and the Rahway Board of Education for your continued support of this program.
We are here to honor our 2020 class of Rahway Zone Rising Stars. These are ordinary students who have done extraordinary things. Before we celebrate our students, we wanted to give you a quick history on the Rahway Zone program. At the time the Rahway Zone campaign was conceived, our city had a different reputation. It was not known for the thriving downtown and excellent restaurant scene that we have now, and few were aware of the talent coming out of this great city and our student population.
In January of 2012, there was a creative Rahway convening in the Hamilton stage. People from all areas of our community came together to discuss how we could enhance our town. At that event, Patricia Bellino-Reynoso, at the time a middle school teacher, Dan Garay from the high school, and former executive director of the RAB, Rachel Felice, realized their combined vision that the perception of Rahway was not the reality of Rahway.
With the support of city administration, our trio decided that Rahway needed some rebranding. They discussed how the school district and our town were the launching pad for many successful careers, especially in arts and athletics. And from there, the Rahway Zone concept was born. In the earliest stages, the Rahway Zone Committee tried to focus on former Rahway High School students who developed both their artistic and athletic abilities and talents. The more they investigated potential candidates, they realized that the success of our community expanded beyond those two categories, and the slogan was expanded, Rahway, home to innovation and creativity.
Over the years, the criteria of who is considered has become more refined and the process more defined. We consider individuals who have achieved excellence in their field, who have impacted and elevated Rahway, and who will represent our town as a place of innovation, creativity, and community. With the help of the talented design team at Wizdom Media, posters and banners have been created highlighting the achievements of those selected as Rahway Zone. This artwork can be seen around town, and a mobile exhibit is presented at various events in the city and schools. When not traveling, this exhibit lives at the Cherry Pit located at 69 East Cherry Street. The full campaign can be seen on the Rahway Zone website at rahwayzone.com.
As we look around our community, we saw not only the talented adults, but how the youth of Rahway were already achieving great things. It is because of students like the ones you will hear about in our presentation that forced us to create this new category called the Rising Stars. With their very outstanding qualities and achievements, these students show us they cannot be ignored. We agree and are thrilled to be recognizing and celebrating our 2020 Rahway Zone Rising Stars. You have impressed us, you have inspired us, you have made us proud. We are keeping our eyes on you, and know that we someday will be celebrating you again as Rahway Zone.
My name is Patricia Bellino Reynoso, and I'm pleased to talk to you a little bit about Rahway's Rising Stars. Rahway's Rising Stars is a program that highlights the future of Rahway, that points out the excellence that we have in the students that are already with us as they look to fulfill their hopes and dreams and someday become part of Rahway's own. This is a very difficult honor for any administration, group of parents, or group of teachers to bestow on a child. This year was even more difficult. What we were looking for is children who stood up to obstacles and surpassed their dreams and worked hard to propel themselves towards their future, even in these difficult times. We came up with a wonderful group of students that represent our community well, and we are so excited to see what they do in the future. To all our Rahway's Rising Stars, good luck, we are proud of you, and we can't wait to see what your future holds.
So let's talk about these students. As with many events in this unusual year, we've had to adjust our Rising Star celebration, but we hope that will not detract from the great accomplishments of our students that we will highlight in this program. This year's class of Rising Stars are artists and activists, scholars and athletes, all of them defined by more than one category. Rising Stars are Rahway students selected by their school's administration. Some years the selection is easy, but that's not always the case. This year we had so many talented students, some schools could not choose, and the decision was made by the Rahway's own selection committee. Talent abounds from the city of only 30,000. The decision was tough, and for the first time, Rahway High School has 2 students represented.
This summer, each student was highlighted on Rahway's own Facebook and Instagram pages. Even those who were nominated but not selected this year were mentioned. We encourage you to visit Rahway's own page to read more about these students. Tonight, we will reveal the artwork that was created to highlight the Rising Stars of 2020. This poster will join the Traveling Rahway's Own exhibit. A copy will be given to each school for display. We would like to share with you the 2020 Rising Stars.
From Franklin Elementary School, Yamil Soto. Leading his peers as student council president, this second baseman on the Elmora Troopers went all the way to the Little League World Series. From Grover Cleveland Elementary School, Lauren Downing. Pushing herself on the court and in the classroom, this scholar basketball star helps others to be their best. From Madison Elementary School, Anya Tillestrand. Singing, dancing, and acting, this honor student's love of the arts is paralleled by her love of science. From Roosevelt Elementary School, Jalen Rivera. Striving to reach new heights in the classroom, this competitive gymnast is flying high on the mat as well. From the 7th and 8th grade academy, Craig West III. Designing his future, this professional actor and model is creating a fashion line with his family. Rock eternal favor. From Wardlaw Hartridge School, Ansel De Jesus. Aspiring leader and friend to all with a passion for social justice and autism awareness. From Union Catholic High School, Anna Dinzy Lanzetti. Sharing her spirit as an actress and community volunteer, she's also a skilled volleyball player and scholar. From the Union County Vocational Technical School, Vanya Funes. Reporting and fashion designing drives this future business leader and entrepreneur. From Rahway High School, Story Young. Stealing the stage as a Montclair State Foxy Award-winning actress and community volunteer at an animal shelter, this scholar, athlete, and future veterinarian will be competing for a Division I school on scholarship. From Rahway High School, Joshua Derisme. Wrapping up his opponents on the gridiron and the wrestling mat, this student athlete and community volunteer will be taking his talents to play on a Division II college program. Hey, what's up guys, it's Matt Q, and I was a part of the Rising Star class of 2019. I'm an artist, singer, songwriter, producer, and entrepreneur all around. I just want to say that being a Rising Star is such an honor because it means that your talent has been recognized throughout the city of Rahway, and all of your outstanding achievements have not been overlooked. When I found out that I was soon to be a Rising Star, I took a minute to reflect on all of the things that I have done, and I realized that it's not easy. The things that we do are not easy, and it takes a certain amount of courage to be able to do the things that you love and be confident in it. So with that being said, I want to leave you all with this. Don't stop. Always push yourself to do bigger, better, and greater things. Congratulations.
I'm Councilmember Danny Newberry, representing Rahway's 5th Ward.
I'm Councilwoman Joanna Miles, representing the city at large.
I also have the privilege of serving as a trustee of the Rahway Arts and Business Partnership.
And myself, a council liaison to the board. We are honoured to be a part of this year's Rising Stars presentation and would like to thank everyone involved in putting together this year's programme.
Like many events, COVID has forced us into an online virtual format, and we commend all involved for adapting so well.
I'm very proud of the ongoing collaboration between the City of Rahway, the RAB and our Rahway Public Schools. The programme recognises an immense range of talented individuals who have roots in Rahway. It is awesome to see the city's greatness each year.
We are extremely impressed with the Rahway's own Rising Star program, now in its 4th year. It appropriately honors the early achievements and the potential of our youth and tells us that the tradition of talent is sure to continue. Rising Stars honorees reflect excellence not only in the classroom, but in the arts, community involvement, and civic contributions. This year's selection process revealed so much talent that for the first time, 2 Rahway High School students are included.
Please enjoy the rest of our presentation.
The Rahway's Own Committee had the difficult job of choosing only 4 from the many nominations submitted. And in December of this year, we will celebrate these talented people who elevate the name of Rahway and impact this community in positive ways. Since it is still not safe for us to meet in person, each of them sent us a few words to share with you. At this time, we are excited to announce Rahway's Own Class of 2020.
I am pleased to announce Major Blake Jackson, graduate of Norwich University, who is now a Field Artillery Officer for the United States Marine Corps.
Greetings and pride, Rahway family. I'm Major Blake Jackson of the United States Marine Corps and Rahway High School graduate of the class of 2001. And I'd like to take this opportunity to express my thanks and sincere gratitude for being nominated and selected to represent us as one of Rahway's own. I know that my success and the success of all the sons and daughters of Rahway is based off of the love and support that we've received and continue to receive from this wonderful community. I will continue to strive to excel in both my personal and professional life so that I can proudly represent 07065.
Jackie Cornell. Jackie has spent her career in public health and social justice advocacy, and for a time was a regional director of health and human services under President Barack Obama.
Hi, my name is Jackie Cornell, and I am so honored to be one of Rahway's Own 2020. I grew up in town and went to Rahway High and contribute so much of my success and my work ethic and my determination to my experiences while living in Rahway. I have worked in public health and in government for much of my career, and now work in cannabis, helping to use plant medicine to alleviate pain, work on anxiety, help folks struggling with addiction issues. And I'm just so grateful to be among this distinguished crew of individuals being honored this year. And thank you so much for this. Really, really grateful. Have a great day.
Tommy Jenkins, a founding member of the world-renowned group Cameo, is also a writer and a producer.
Hi, I'm Tommy Jenkins, and I'm honored to be a member of this year's 2020 class of Rahway's Own. I was born and raised here, went to public schools, grew up on Columbus Place, graduated from Rahway High School, and my dad was a respected police officer of the Rahway Police Department. My mom, the educator in the family, was a community activist and was also involved with the NAACP. I'd like to thank Amy and everyone involved in the organization for including me among the many luminaries all through the years, each a success in their own right, and each having the great fortune of coming from right here, Rahway's Own. Thank you.
Bobby Scarpino, the first athlete from Rahway to play professional football in what would eventually become the NFL. He holds many records, and in 1999 was selected as one of the top 10 offensive players on the Team of the Century for the state of New Jersey by the Newark Star-Ledger.
Hi, I'm Bob Scarpetto, and this is a surprise and a great honor to be selected as one of Rahway's own 2020. It makes me stop and think about the many years that have gone by since attending Rahway High School. It was where my career in football started, with the coaches, teammates, parents, family. Again, thank you. It's a great honor to be one of Rahway's own.
On behalf of the entire Rahway City Council and Mayor Giacobbe, we congratulate the Rahway's own class of 2020.
We look forward to seeing you at the virtual presentation on December 13th at 7 p.m.
Yeah, me too. Well, we just want to thank you all for joining us for today's presentation. Anne-Marie, did you know that nominations are open for the Rahway's own class of 2021?
I think you would nominate on www.rahwayzone.com. Again, www.rahwayzone.com. It's also where you can see the gallery of all of our previous Rahway Zone.
Yes, so we want to hear from you. Who do you think should be in the next class of Rahway's own?
2021.